The MG-21 is a low-tier interceptor plane based entirely on the real-life MiG-21 fishbed. It is also the oldest plane in the game that is still in active service around the world despite its age. Because it has been around for so long, it has been seen in many forms of media ranging from generic enemies to well-known aces. Such notable pilots both real and fictional include Nguyen Van Kock of the Vietnamese Air Force, Pops from Ace Combat 5 and 0, Viper from Ace Combat Infinity and Pyro from Ace Combat 7. In the Project Wingman universe, there are a couple named pilots that fly this plane too, but only in conquest mode. According to unwritten in-game lore, the MG-21 was produced in the Federation state of Magadan. Being very cheap and simple, this is likely the first plane you would purchase when starting the second mission of the campaign. It is also limited to only one special weapon slot, which makes it the only non-trainer aircraft to have such limitation. For speed and maneuverability, it is fairly quick and nimble, but compared to later planes, it is heavily outclassed. Stuff like this shouldn't matter to veterans like you, and I bet you appreciate a good challenge. When you only have one special weapon, some standard missiles and a gun, you are bound to worry about having limited ammo. The risk of running out should always be on your mind, as long missions with large amounts of targets will happen by mid to late game, especially mission 11. Normally you would get a different plane that does the job better, but I want to tell you how to make the most out of your MG-21. For starters, you should use the SAA for air-to-air missions, the small unguided bombs or rockets for ground targets, and the MGP if you want to pretend you are trying to get the All Guns medal in Ace Combat 7. In Conquest mode, you can get access to the Mark II version of this plane. It is much faster, has better acceleration and a better response rating. Not to mention, your selection of special weapons is completely different from the Mark I. Instead of your normal main gun, it is replaced with the heavy gun pod, which is useful for taking down targets faster. For most missions, using the RDBM is useful for taking out airships, armored targets and planes that fly close to one another. For something more pure air-to-air, you have the MLAA-3, which can deal with early boss squadrons quickly. You also have access to nukes, but they are not useful enough to be viable unless you like pretty fireworks. For modules, both planes will have access to flares. We already know what they do and they are unlimited, so I won't have to go into detail on them. The Mark II, however, is unique because it also gets access to the AOA limiter. This is realistic because the real-life MiG-21 has performed the Cobra maneuver before and was one of the first planes to discover the maneuver. In-game, the AOA rate for the MG-21 is rather sluggish and is usable for the early stages of your Conquest campaign. Regardless, it is still fun to use and I will continue to use it for this montage.
On the me, all the fun is to turn the tables round.
You have 5 skins to select. First one is a grey striped skin for Monarch. The second one is also a Monarch skin but red and orange. It looks like a hot dog to me. Skin 3 is a green camo and Cascadian decals. The fourth is a bluish grey camo skin for the Federation, and the fifth skin is another Monarch skin but you look like a bee. And for the PC users who don't enjoy vanilla skins, the mods you find online may help you with that. Choose whatever you like. Well, it looks like I covered everything about the MG-21. There is a surprising amount of info you can get for such an early tier plane like this. Anyways, you know what to do. Go on and become a Vietnam War fighting ace, be the pride of a developing country's air force, and make sure you have no plans to retire at all, because this plane will somehow be flyable to the end of time despite being an obsolete flying death trap. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to join me on my next video.